Hey, welcome back to This Week in Victoria. I'm your host, Chris Daly. I will be joined shortly by Brother Gary Moses. We're going to talk about all the action going on in Victoria, all the exciting things going on. But first, these messages. At Here's the Scoop in Victoria, they've got all things kawaii. Yes, that is Japanese for cute. If you know, you know. Scoop up lip gloss, charms, hair accessories, stationery, and more. Plus, hard-to-find Hello Kitty and anime merch that you'd normally have to order online. Join them for fun events like tea parties, DIY nights, and boba fun. And get ready for Here's the Roll, their new D&D space and merch shop. Come see what the hype's about at Here's the Scoop. Call 361-333-2073 or visit them at 114 East Constitution in downtown Victoria. That's Here's the Scoop. I want to tell you about a guy I've known since school, Edward Moreno. He's a hard worker, a straight shooter, and he knows land like nobody else. If you've got brush, trees, or overgrown land that needs clearing, J.E. Ranch Services is the team to call. Edward and his crew specialize in site prep, land clearing, cedar shredding, gravel driveways, and more. And the best part? They offer free estimates. So if you're ready to turn that messy lot into a clean, usable space, give Edward a call at 361-781-2792 or message J.E. Ranch Services on Facebook. Hey, and tell them Chris sent you. J.E. Ranch Services, Texas land done right. All right, everybody join me in welcoming my brother from another mother, Brother Gary Moses. How you doing?
I'm fine, Chris. Good to be with you. Woo, these days have been nice. A little cool weather earlier, but it's been nice, though, hasn't it?
Oh, it's been wonderful. I like the little cool dip, but, warming back up again is not too hot. So you're right. Great weather.
Oh, great weather. Yeah, we'll have it for the rest of here we go now. And I don't mind as long as you got that sunshine out there.
Yes.
That makes the day, doesn't it, brother?
Amen. And, yeah, definitely some great sunshine. One of the cloudy things that happened this week, though,
yeah, right.
was University of Houston Cougars came up short in the national championship, but gosh darn it, they made it there, didn't they?
They sure did. Great season for the Cougars, University of Houston. What a comeback, though, against Duke. They were down and out, and they came back and won that game.
Yeah, it was like 21 points down with like 8 minutes left or something. It was insane.
And made up 14 points like in the last minute and a half, I think, something like that.
Yeah, that's true. That's true, yeah.
Wow.
Crazy.
Anyway, great season by the Cougs, and, hey, nothing to hang your head down low because you have a super season right there.
No, definitely. It was a wonderful season. And speaking of wonderful, let's talk about the wonderful things going on in the Victoria area.
Well, we got a lot, too, Chris. As you well know, you're a part of many of them, and I sure am, too, and loving it. Here it is, Wednesday this week, and the Chamber Luncheon today. We're going to have a great time, as we always do, I think, from the ammonia plant. One of those CEOs from that new ammonia plant we're going to be having down here will be speaking to us today. Let's see, pickleball tonight from 6 to 7:30. You want to learn how to play or play out there at the Victoria Youth Sports Complex. That's from 6 to 7:30. Love that, don't you? You a pickleball player, Chris? Have you picked it up yet?
No, I haven't. When I was in college, it was just invented, and I had because my degree is exercise physiology, and we had to learn pickleball and then teach kids how to play it. So I've taught it, but never really picked it up.
You're still Mr. Hacky Sack to me. You'll never live that one down with me because that's where we met many years ago. That's where we met. Man, that's good. Well, we got pickleball. It's a growing sport. It's big time, actually. Whew.
Yeah.
It really is. And then I want to mention also the VFW tonight, hamburger night, 5 to 8 o'clock, still raising funds for our veterans. That's always great. KC's Council has their bingo at the KC Hall this evening at 7 o'clock. Of course, Farmers Market every Wednesday and Saturdays from 9 to 1 at Patty Dotson Public Health Center. So there's a good start for our Wednesdays. And let's see. We go into Thursday. Anything you want to throw in there right now before we get really rolling, buddy?
No, and I was hoping there wasn't a whole lot going on Thursday because I'm going to be in San Antonio all day. So I'm probably going to feel bad when you tell me all the great things that are happening Thursday.
You're going to feel bad. Okay, you ready? All right, here we go. Thursday, we have a sock hop with Harbor Hospice at the Victoria Community Center from 1 to 4 o'clock. I'm supposed to be down there and helping them along with that. Looking forward to that. Marada East has a cookout festival starting at 3:30. Their Place of Victoria Lyceum series continues at the Welder Center. Let's see, starting at 6 p.m., and that, again, is at the Welder Center. Crown Hospice has a meet and greet at La Cantina downtown Victoria from 11:30 to 1. Businesses and medical field, they're all welcome. I'll be doing the Scouting America award ceremony. That is honoring our scouts. That'll be Thursday night. This is rescheduled. Remember that rain was supposed to come real heavy that week, Chris? Remember that? Well,
yeah.
She postponed it because she thought it might be tough for the kids to get down there. So we're going to do it Thursday night, tomorrow night, at First United Methodist Church. So that was on there. And then, brother, to wrap up Thursday, we have the Mysterious Circus. I'm not sure what this is, but they're going to be at the Community Center. I got that. 7:30 p.m. on Thursday night at the Victoria Community Center, the Mysterious Circus. Don't know what it's all about, but they sent that in a list of events, so I might have to check that out. Of course, I got the Scouting America Award ceremony, so as soon as that finishes, I might head right over there and see what that's all about. Wow.
Yeah, that sounds fun.
It does. So, yeah, Thursday's busy, and that just leads us right into the weekend, and here we go. You ready for Friday? Well, Friday night, you know, the benefit for the Vine School Top Chef competition, that's going to be at the Victoria Community Center starting at 6:30, and proceeds benefiting the Vine School. That's a great event. I'm going to be at Friday night the UHB International Festival, and that's at UHB campus, the parking lot of the University Center from 5:30 to 8:30. It's food, exhibits, entertainment, a great time, and the price is absolutely perfect for a read.
I like it.
That's it. That's perfect.
Hey, Victoria, your customers are listening. This Week in Victoria isn't just a podcast. It's where the Crossroads community connects. And right now, it's delivering the highest return on ad spend of any medium. For 10 seasons now, businesses like yours have seen real results by aligning with myself and co-host Brother Gary Moses. Voices this city knows and trusts. No hard sells, just genuine connection. When Victoria hears your story here on This Week in Victoria, they don't just listen, they act. For a limited time, new advertisers on This Week in Victoria can join us at 50% off. It's our way to thank you for 10 great seasons. When Brother Gary Moses and I talk about your business on This Week in Victoria, people listen and they take action. When we give a business a shout out, the community shows up. They trust us, and that trust turns into customers for you. If you want your business to be heard, remembered, and visited, call me now, 713-269-4620. That number again, 713-269-4620.
And then Friday's big and Saturday's big. Victoria Public Library has jam night on Friday with Rhea, Bailey, and Gearson, 7 o'clock at the library. We'll be doing chair yoga that day, Friday from 10 to 11 at the library. Tickle Pink event coming up. We're going to be honoring some ladies with a day in their honor that these ladies have had cancer and trying to make the best out of their lives. We're going to do some stuff with them. We'll be running around town. If you see us out there, well, check in with us. It's going to be helping the ladies out. But the Children's Cover Museum has their fun Friday, 10:30 and 4:30, handprint flower pots. Your wife probably did one of those, I bet you. I'm not sure what it was, but that's good stuff. I love it because the kids get to do all these fun things, right?
Yeah, yeah.
And then, Chris, also, the Our Lady of Sorrows Youth Ministry will have another fish fry. We got them every week from 5 to 8 at Trinity Hall. That's Friday evening. Raggedy Dan is supposed to be at Aerocrafters. They'll be performing. And that's on Friday evening. And UHB softball. And the girls think we're pretty sure they're going to make the playoffs. But UHB softball, Victoria Sports Complex, Friday from doubleheader starting at 1, and Saturday doubleheader also at the Youth Sports Complex. How about that for a Friday, sir?
That sounds like a really good Friday.
Yeah, it does. You ready for Saturday? Here we go. Woo.
Yeah,
This is huge, too. Go ahead, sir.
No, I was just going to say, I was thinking Saturday is Goliad Market Days, right?
You are correct, sir. You got good memory. You're right. Our farmers market and Goliad has their market days. That's great stuff, man. That's downtown Goliad farmers market, of course, Patty Dotson. But yeah, have y'all been there before, haven't you? Brother.
Definitely.
That's good stuff. All right, listen to this. Here we go. We start off in the morning with 1,000 strong, overcoming obstacles, 5K, 10K. It's out there at Patriot Park. And it's the benefit for Restoration House Ministries starting at 7:30 in the morning. Registration, I believe, 8 o'clock we take off. That starts off the morning, and then Saturday continues with Picnic in the Park. This is at Passati Park. Do you know where that is? On the Cuero Highway going out. Passati Park on the right-hand side. Oh, it's not far out either. So It's a benefit for the Nave Museum, 2 to 5 o'clock. Tailgating and delights, good food, refreshments, music, fun time there. And then Saturday, back at the Museum of Coastal Bend, hands-on history. I know you like this, Tools of Early Texas. How about that, brother?
Great. I love that.
Yeah, 11 to 12 o'clock right there. That's good stuff. There's a rummage sale also on Saturday, benefiting the Graybill Project, 407 South Glass Street, the old Lady of Sorrows CCD building from 8 to 5. Let's see. And then I'm emceeing. I'm out all day emceeing several of these events. Mm-hmm. But Saturday evening, All That Glitter is Gold. That is going to be a benefit, a banquet and benefit for the Victoria area nurse practitioners. That's from 6-11 at the Hilton Garden Inn. How about that, sir?
Very cool.
That is good stuff. I know Pronto's going to be having their grand opening. It's a new furniture store or appliances and TVs and all that stuff. That's right across from Natson Harbor. Be down there. They've asked me to come down with their grand opening at 12 o'clock. Saturday continues. There's a market days downtown. Chris, Mother Clucker's market days will be downtown. That's this Saturday from 10 to 4. Check that out. And this one is really neat. You like historic homes?
Oh, yeah, definitely.
That's good stuff. Historic Home Tour is this Saturday and Sunday. And it's Saturday from 10 to 5, Sunday from 12 to 5. And it's homes and businesses that have been around for a while. You might want to check that out, ladies and gentlemen. Just look up Historic Home Tour. They'll have 5 or 6 sites, and they'll have 2 days to go visit these sites. And they got history that goes with it. Can't beat that. Really good stuff.
No, you can't. I love just looking at a lot of that older stuff, and you realize just how intelligent people were back then and the tools they came up with. They didn't have computers. They didn't have all the machinery we have, but they got things done.
Yes, sir. You know, they really did. They made something out of nothing right there.
Yeah.
Really good stuff. Okay, so, and they made those houses beautiful, and those businesses were great. All right, we move into, let's see, well, Saturday also, here's the scoop, Tea Party from 10 to 6 down there, downtown Victoria. Want to mention that. She's always so sweet and always inviting me to over there for their judging things and so forth. But Sunday, we got a few more. You ready for some more, buddy?
Yeah, and that is Palm Sunday.
That is Palm Sunday. And I'll look at the bottom over here. Saturday had Chess Club from 12 to 2 Victoria Public Library. Before we get to Sunday, Victoria Public Library has experimental cinema. Now, that's something that sounds different. I'm not sure what that is, screening of experimental film and videos. Sounds neat, doesn't it?
Yeah, I've seen some of those before, and some of them are really interesting, and others you just walk out of them going, I don't know what I just saw.
Yeah.
But they're fun.
Well, we'll be at the film festival when that comes up. I look forward to that. That's in September, last weekend of September. Chris, put it on your calendar. Our film festival with Carissa and the crew. Oh, yeah, Claire and them, we'll do that. All right, well, that is that Saturday at the library, and that's from 3:30 to 5. Now we go into Sunday. Got a couple here. Nursery Volunteer Fire Department annual fundraiser from 11 to 2. It's a fish fry. That's at their fire department building on toward Nursery. And it's fish and more, catfish. That sounds good. Live and silent auction. Doesn't that sound good?
Of course, yeah.
All right, we got to have an Easter egg hunt. You said you're on Palm Sunday, a week before Easter. Easter at the ballpark from 12 to 2. The Victoria Youth Sports Complex. We'll do it starting at 12 o'clock. Well, 12:15. The first group, ages 3 to 5. 12:45, ages 6 to 8. And 1:30 will be ages, 7 on up. Okay, or 9 on up. 9 on up. 6 to 8, right before that, 9 on up at 1:30. Easter Bunny, the foamed up foam party, face painting, all that there. Wow. Is that a weekend?
It is. It's going to be a fun, action-packed one, especially for all the kiddos.
Lots of stuff there, and our regular stuff throughout the week. And man, oh man, watch how fast this week goes. The rest of this week goes. Wow. It'll be gone. Yeah. Anything else you want to add there to it, Chris?
No, I think that'll do it. I think that's all I've got that I know of.
Well, you got a lot, and we got a lot, and we're going to keep on pumping it out there, buddy. So just keep rolling and don't stop. And all of y'all out there, well, we thank, first off, y'all tuning in. We appreciate all of y'all very much, and thanking our sponsors for keeping the ball rolling. And just enjoy your days. God bless.
You bet. Thank you, Brother Gary. I look forward to seeing you out there and talking with you every week.
Same here, Chris. Always a pleasure. God bless you, sir.
Gosh, I want to thank everybody that played a role in this show. Of course, Brother Gary Moses could not be possible without him. And of course, the sponsors who made this show possible. Please go out and support those nonprofits. Go out and support your local artists. Go out and support these businesses that help share This Week in Victoria. Until next time, for This Week in Victoria, for Brother Gary Moses and myself, enjoy This Week in Victoria. And hey, keep it real.